The 2012 Dodge Challenger SRT 8 392 pace car sets the field here on lap 194. The Pinty's 250. It's J.R. Fitzpatrick who leads, and the 22 of Scott Steckley sits firmly in second spot.
Well, Dave, you gotta think that Steckley's just in there chewing on that steering wheel. They started with a wreck race car, they've made it to the top two, and now he's got a shot at him on the restart. Dave, just look at the ticker. There's still 22 cars running. DJ is yet to clinch this championship.
And another note on Scott Steckley, he's yet to win in 2012. That is probably the shock of this season. That 22 team, coming off a championship last year, was looking to be the team to beat here this year. DJ Kennington has really nixed that one. Back to green now.
Whoa, 3 wide, heading for turn 1.
A little bump and a nudge out of the 27 of Andrew Ranger as he dove out of line onto the 7 of Pete Shepard.
Well, they always say cautions breed cautions, and any other time on a restart, you got to pass as many cars as you can, as quick as you can, and Ranger was getting the job done.
Martin Watt had to be careful. He was the third man in that 3 wide. He was way up on the outside, but he hung on to it, and now battles with the 27 of Ranger. Have a look at this dice now for second spot. The 17 of DJ Kennington. He's been quiet all evening long, and now he's up into the top 3, pressuring the 22 of Scott Steckley.
Well, it looks as the lights go down, that car is starting to come to life.
Pete Shepard now on the inside of the 90. Martin will bring that car back down to the inside. Mark Dilley battling with the 89 of Donald Chisholm. Ron Beauchamp in the Mopar, number 60, is right there as well as he gets into the back bumper of the Ford Fusion ahead of him.
Well, the 60 car, they've been wrenching on that thing all night long, trying to get more suitable speed out of it for Ronnie. Look over the shoulder, the 3 car with 4 fresh Goodyears trying to get through. No place to go right now as everybody's stacked up too wide in front of him.
Billy, let's ramp things up with the Bowers and Wilkins sounds of the race.
Now I can't stop looking at it. I see that smoke come out underneath the back of that 7 car every time he goes into turn 1.
Now, as a driver, you're Martin Watt. You're sitting in the 90 car behind that 7. What are you thinking? Are you thinking, is this car going to blow up? What am I going to do here?
You can't think about it. You just got to put yourself in position to gain a spot if something really does happen.
Something almost did happen there. The 7 got into the 27 as they went around the 44 of Jared Whistle, the 2 making contact, but both those veteran drivers hanging on to it, saving their race cars as they work around lap traffic, and they keep up this fight side by side. It's amazing.
Well, the other guy coming into this battle as well as the 21 of White. that Bauer's car is looking really good, and now it's starting to come to life.
Yeah, no hood on it, but no matters. Downforce not really a necessity here.
Well, it cools the motor off, make a little more horsepower down the backstretch.
Going around the 97 of Hugo Vanini, 19th position, 4 laps down on the day. And now the leaders work their way around the 29 of Ray Cornmoss Jr.
DJ tiptoed real gingerly around that lap car, trying not to make contact, and he gave up 4 or 5 car lengths to Steckley.
So quickly, something like that can happen. You just get a little bit crossways, and all of a sudden, you have a flat tire, and you're going to the back. Didn't happen, though, and Fitzpatrick, once again, top of the heap. J.R. Fitzpatrick has absolutely dominated this race to this point, but now as we're working lap 219, the 22 of Scott Steckley and the 17 of DJ Kennington are on the charge in the Pinty's 250 and the 12th and final round of the 2012 NASCAR Canadian Tire Series.
Still there, you're pulling up, you're getting up, pulling up, clear.
That's Alan Pincinel, the spotter for DJ Kennington, giving him some help getting through traffic. I was waiting, Dave. You know, I set off the hop that the outside groove was coming in or would come in, and now DJ's the first guy to put it to use. The 17 Castro kid starting to look for the lead here at Kawartha Speedway.
Yeah, don't look now, but he's up into second position in the 84 of J.R. Fitzpatrick. We mentioned this earlier on in the broadcast. He starts races very, very strongly, but he hasn't been able to finish them as strongly. We'll see if the 84 has another gear to compete with the 17.
Well, you had asked me early on if drivers really, do play it safe throughout the race. JR is one of those guys that runs the race car as good or as hard as it'll go the whole race and keeps it out of trouble. And he has kept it out of trouble. Just right now, it seems the car is just not quite as fast, and DJ's starting to pick it up.
Now take a look at this. We're under 50 laps to go, and watch his hands.
97, clear by 122. Watch open track ahead.
That car is comfortable compared to Scott Steckley, who's fighting it a little bit in the final few laps.
Oh, he's got some hand movement on the steering wheel, that's for sure. But look at that. Turns it all the way to the left, just nibbling a little bit back to the right. Not a bad handling car, just not quite as fast as those two guys right there.
A very, very good comparison. And now you see the 84 cut, or the 17 cut to the inside. DJ Kennington looking for the lead. He won't get it that time. Now he noses into the lead in turn 1 and 2. Stealing it away from the 84 of J.R. Fitzpatrick.
Kennington was looking for the opening. Fitzpatrick got a whole handful of steering wheel coming up off the corner, and the 17 Castro kid pounced on the lead here at Kawartha.
And this is important. DJ Kennington picks up that all-important bonus point for leading a lap here on lap 231. He waited that long, but he gets his bonus point here, and now the 17 Castrol Edge Dodge is setting sail.
Wow, the 27 car hit is on rails as well. The 22 car fading a little bit. Steckley was fighting for the lead. Now he's fighting to stay in the top 5.
Remember how Andrew Ranger and Pete Shepard battled so hard side by side? Oops.
I don't know what to tell you. Frustration, or maybe the 27 just got a little bit loose, and he got a whole bumper full of 7.
Steve Matthews back on track in the Bill Matthews Motors number 15 as the leaders go by on the outside. Matthews a number of laps down, and we've got trouble. The 3 of Jason Hathaway goes around. Looks like the 15 may have made contact. Possibly some payback from an earlier issue.
Well, we don't have to go that much farther back in this race when we found down in turn 3 that the 15 went off the bumper of the 3 car. The 3 car on fresh tires caught the 15, and there it happened. I don't know how you see it, but a little bit of payback, I'm sure.
Well, let's have another look at it. There's the 15 of Matthews. Here comes the 3 of Jason Hathaway entering your screen, and Matthews might have drifted up the racetrack just a little bit.
Well, Matthews was off the pace compared to the 3 as well. Really not a cool move. Not really.
Well, it doesn't look like he turned into him. It just looks like he didn't turn. So possibly something broken on the 15 car. But DJ Kennington is your race leader. And have a look at this. His crew absolutely goes wild. Remember back lap 231 was when he took the lead.
And there they are up on pit wall. Everybody cheering on their driver.
So at this point, they know they have this championship essentially sewn up. But here's his mom.
Oh, Pat she doesn't come to the racetrack near as much as she used to, but she's one nervous mom tonight.
Oh, she sure is. This team just wanting to put an exclamation point on the 2012 season. Another restart, and he's got Fitzpatrick on the outside. They make contact down the front straightaway.
Oh, and 3 wide. 22 gets down to the inside, forces JR up the racetrack, and there's still 3 wide.
14 cars remain in the lead lap, some bumping and nudging. Fitzpatrick gets into Ranger. Martin Owa gets some damage, and there goes the 21 around. Caution flag will wave once again. Not quite yet. Eli Arsenault avoids another hit. The 21 still stopped in turn number 3 and 4. Your leader's coming around, and there goes the caution flag. So flagman Sean Gibbs waiting to see if that Powers and Wilkins Dodge would be able to get refired on its own. He did, but just ahead of the leader. So safety prevails. The caution flag comes out.
Holy stuff. Here's the replays. We're all racing for position down into turn 3.
On board, Tim Hortons Dodge of Jeff Lapsovich. Just close racing. The 21 of White was in 8th spot. Everybody racing for the same piece of real estate.
Oh, it's too bad the 21 was having a pretty good night here at Kawartha.
But Billy, we're setting up for a green-white checker. For the final time here in 2012, the green flag waves and we're underway. Who's going to win the championship? DJ Kennington will pace him through 1 and 2. Steckley up on the outside. Rangers right there. J.R. Fitzpatrick still in the mix. So is the 7 of Pete Shepard. Steckley washes up the hill just a little bit. The Canadian Tire Dodge. Here comes Ranger for second. A white flag is out. This race will be official.
One more time through turn 1 and 2. Hustling down the backstretch. The 27 a little bit loose. 22 and 84. They get together up off of turn 2. Oh, they get together again in turn 3.
And Steckley, the big loser there, way up the hill. The 17 off of 4 will win the race and win the 2012 championship. A big hit down the front straightaway, Hathaway into the wall. So is the 60 of Beauchamp. Portimosh back into the turn 4 inside wall as well. Big damage here on the front stretch as the crew celebrates in the 17 pit.
Well, there's the 84. Oh, and the hits just keep coming. The 22 gets into the 84. Wow.
Scott Steckley was up alongside, and now he backs into the 7 of Pete Shepard, who's just sitting there waiting for this to finish.
All kinds of action. And there's the 17 crew right there. Dave White, the championship crew chief for 2012.
Come here, Whitey. Dave White, crew chief for the race winner, the championship team. Second time around feels pretty good, I bet.
Definitely, for sure. Just so thankful for the sponsors that we have to have a season like we did. We're just so fortunate and so grateful. Marsh is here today from Castro watching. Canadian Tire. We're heading to Tractor, super clean. Like I said, we just feel so fortunate, and we're going to go celebrate now.
Enjoy it.
A winner for the 7th time in 2012. The 17 of DJ Kennington will take the victory lap. And let's head back down pit side. Todd standing by with an interested observer. Todd?
Kennington gives his son a cheer as he goes by. How does a proud father feel?
This is great. He worked hard for that, and everything went our way. Car was good, nothing broke, and very, very fortunate to win it.
Go enjoy it.
And enjoy it he will. A very proud father, and he builds the motors for that 17 car.
Oh, we got some fireworks here in turn number 4 between the 84 of Fitzpatrick and the 22 team. Let's look at this last lap one more time. There's some pretty heavy hits between the 22 of Steckley and the 84 Fitzpatrick. And look at that hit down the front straightaway between the 3 of Hathaway and the 60 of Beauchamp. That's a big rack down the front straightaway. It looks like it started with the 89 of Donald Chisholm getting into the back of the 60. And Hathaway just collected in the mess down the front chute. When we return, we will crown a champion for 2012 of the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series. Welcome back to the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series finale from Kawartha Speedway. I'm Dave Bradley. Along with me is Billy Rose Jr., Tom Lewis's trackside. And we just witnessed one heck of a race in Fraserville, Ontario. The 17 Castrol Mahindra Dodge of DJ Kennington won the championship and finished it off with a big win here in the Pinty's 250.
the traditional victory shower for this 17 team, as DJ Kennington will congratulate every member of this crew that has worked so hard this year. High fives all around. A series record 7th win, 2nd championship. And yeah, he's going to get congratulations from his wife, Jamie. First one was special because it became such a chore to get. How sweet is the second one?
Can't even tell you, Todd. Race team's unbelievable. Castrol Edge, Mahindra Tractors, Super Clean, Brian Cathcart Trucking, Hitachi Power Tools, Dodge Mopar, Contact Welding Supplies, NASCAR, the fans, Canadian Tire. I just can't thank everybody enough. This is a dream come true for me and my season, and just so happy to be able to get this done for my dad and my whole race team. And yeah, he works so hard at what he does, and yeah, people don't understand, and I do, and I appreciate each and every one of these guys that do everything for me.
Your family is the most important thing to you. Your family has grown to include this team, and of course your wife and a baby on the way. And how good does it feel to save her right now? Unbelievable. All these guys are my family, and they're my family away from home, and my wife is so supportive of me, and my mom, my dad, my sisters, you name it. I'm just so proud and happy. And good friend of mine here tonight in the stands, Rick Kosh and Kim Kosh. Kim lost her dad there a couple days ago, and my thoughts and prayers are with her, and that's for him. Kim, I love you. DJ Kennington, 2012 NASCAR Canadian Tire Series champion.
Well, I'll tell you, the young fellow worked hard for it. That whole team works hard, and you can tell by his emotion. He's very happy for their support, and he appreciates it.
Yeah, for sure. Let's take a look at the top 10 finishers. Scott Steckley was running strong all day long. Martin Dewa finished in 5th spot. Steckley will settle for 6th. And how about Jeff Lapsevich salvaging a top 10 in 8th, and LP Dumoulin coming home in 10th spot. Now receiving the Pinty's 250 event trophy from Jack and Marie Vanderland from Pinty's is DJ Kennington. Look at that smile. Now let's go back down trackside Tots with Andrew Ranger. Todd?
Runner-up here at Kawartha, getting congratulations from number 1 fan. A pretty strong drive for that 2017.
Really happy. I think we worked really hard all summer long, and to finish here tonight, 2nd place, it's fantastic for us.
Good finish. You really seemed to give DJ a little bit of a headache towards the end, trying to really rough him up almost going into in the final couple of laps.
Oh, yeah, those restart, the green-white check, are always interesting, and I was right behind him, and I was not quite fast enough to pass him, so I probably should make a little move there, but you know what? The 2nd place for us tonight, it's beautiful. It's great.
And that it is, because with that finish, Andrew Ranger finishes 3rd in the Castrol Edge Top Performers Rundown.
And, of course, DJ Kennington finished 1st, as he did in the Dodge Mopar-powered Quick 3. Now let's go back down to Todd, who's standing by with the driver of the 84, who finished up in 3rd spot on the racetrack here today. Todd?
JR, I know you're disappointed. It's got to be tough that this one got away from you.
Yeah, it's just, we're missing it a little bit, and I don't know what the deal with the 22 is. He wants to dump me after the race. You better put the Dukes up. So I went over, started swinging, said hello to some of their crew guys, and we'll be back next year.
JR, always fast and always entertaining.
Yeah, and he will finish 2nd in the point standings. Still a solid season in 2012 for the driver of the 84. Andrew Ranger finishes up inside the top 3. Steckley, Beauchamp rounding out the top 5. Martin Dewa up inside the top 10. There's Mike Schultz in the 11 car, finishing in 11th spot. Larry Jackson running a part-time schedule in the 81, finishing inside the top 15. He's to take a look at the top 20 points finishers. But with 7 wins, 11 top 5s, and an average finish of 3.75, DJ Kennington is your champion for 2012.
As DJ hoists the trophy for the 2nd time in his career, those stats speak for themselves.
And you remember back to his first championship, he proposed to his then girlfriend on stage. We'll see what he has in store this year. Today's race has been brought to you by E3 Spark Plugs, born to burn. By Castrol Edge, our best Castrol ever. And by Bowers & Wilkins, available at Future Shop.
A very happy crew. That's Doug Kennington, DJ's father. Look over that happy crew. They worked long, hard hours out in St. Thomas to make this happen.
in a season that he won 5 straight times. Through the middle portion of it, he won 7 races in all. That 17 car, tough to beat here in 2012. A well-deserved championship here in the NASCAR Canadian Tire Series. And now they'll celebrate with some champagne. For Billy and Todd, I'm Dave Bradley. From all of us here at TSN, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next year.